Welcome, guys. How are you doing? Listen, I'm just a small-time blockchain developer, but today, well, I'm stepping up to expose a massive, rising scam in our crypto community. We are seeing just a shocking amount of fraud right now, and it is time to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how these bad actors operate, step by step. Let's get right into this explainer. Now, you might have heard whispers about this, or maybe you've even seen the YouTube videos yourself. Scammers are heavily targeting people who are looking for Flash USDT. What's actually happening is that these bad actors, they're taking real, hard-earned money from people. And in return, well, they're giving them absolutely nothing. Or honestly, even worse, they're handing over useless, modified tokens that hold zero actual value, but they disguise them as Flash USDT. It's a complete trap, and it's catching a lot of unsuspecting victims. So here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover the truth about crypto scams, how to identify original USD, the reality of Flash USD, the modified token trap, and finally, a live transfer process. Okay, Section 1, the truth about crypto scams.
It is absolutely crucial to understand that not all USDT floating around on the blockchain is created equal. Scammers, they prey entirely on the confusion between three distinct types of tokens. We've got original USDT, Flash USDT, and modified USDT. I've carefully noted down the specs for all three to decode them for you today so you literally never get caught off guard.
Moving to Section 2, identifying original USD. Let's start with the baseline, the gold standard. Original USDT exists properly on the blockchain, and it's the legitimate stablecoin we all know, use, and trust. It is completely swappable, entirely credible, and tradable. Most importantly, its validity is unlimited. It always maintains a stable value, right around $1, and it is universally accepted across every single exchange and wallet globally. You can move it anywhere, anytime, with absolutely zero restrictions. Right, Section 3, the reality of Flash USDT. Now let's look at the severe and often hidden limitations of Flash USDT. Yes, it does exist on the blockchain, but it is not universally accepted. Not even close. For exchanges, it's only accepted by a select few, like Binance, Bybit, and KuCoin. And while it transfers easily to all Web3 wallets like Trust Wallet and MetaMask, here is the massive catch. It is completely untradeable and unswappable. You literally cannot swap it on decentralized exchanges. You can only transfer it between those specific supported platforms. And this brilliantly illustrates the biggest trap of Flash USDT. While it perfectly mimics that $1 stable value, it's got a ticking clock attached to it. Unlike original USDT, which lasts forever, Flash USDT has a strictly limited validity. We're talking anywhere from just 1 month to 1 year. Once that time is up, poof, it's gone. Which brings us to Section 4, the modified token trap. Modified USDT is what scammers are heavily using to trick unsuspecting buyers right now. These are custom smart contract-based fake tokens. They are accepted by exactly 0 exchanges, none. They are untradeable, they are unswappable. Sure, they might transfer into a wallet, and they might even boast unlimited validity, but their so-called stable value is a complete illusion. Sometimes it shows a value, sometimes it doesn't. They are practically useless. Do you want to know why the market is flooded with these modified fakes? Because it only costs a scammer, wait for it, $10 to $15 to deploy a deceptive modified USDT smart contract. Literally, for the price of a fast food meal, a bad actor can generate millions of fake tokens to defraud people out of their hard-earned capital. It is an incredibly cheap fraud to execute, which is exactly why you need to be on high alert. So here is your ultimate cheat sheet. Original USDT is accepted everywhere and lasts forever. Flash USDT is rarely accepted for trading and expires in up to a year. And modified USDT, completely fake and useless. Honestly, understanding this simple breakdown alone will protect you from being scammed. Keep this in the back of your mind. Finally, Section 5, the live transfer process. Let's see this in action. There are specific platforms developers use for these operations, like a long-standing web platform called flashusdt. I'm actually logging into a secondary account there right now. To facilitate this, I'm using my Binance account, which currently holds 448,048 Flash USDT and a fresh batch of 230 TRX. As a developer, keeping everything there just lets me move quickly. So let's initiate an order. Here is the exact step-by-step live transfer process on the dApp dashboard. First, you just click the plus button and select USDT. Next, you choose your network. In this case, we are selecting the Tron TRC20 network. Third, you paste the receiving TRC20 wallet address.
For this demo, I've copied my Binance TRC20 address so I can hold the crypto securely. And finally, you enter a Telegram username. But actually, scratch that. For this demo, I'm just putting in a dummy name like blockchain, because if I put my real one, I know you guys will spam me for sure.
Let me pause on that last step, though, because it's a quirky but absolutely mandatory detail. You have to provide a valid Telegram username. Why? Because if there are any issues with your order, the platform support team, they won't email you. They will look up that username and contact you directly on Telegram. Without it, you just can't process the whole shebang. Okay, once that is submitted, let's just refresh the page here, and bam, there it is. Exactly 3,448 Flash USDT has arrived in the wallet. But here is what I really want to leave you with today. When a token appears in your Trust Wallet or MetaMask, do you actually know what it is? Are you verifying the underlying smart contracts of the tokens entering your Web3 wallets? Because as we've seen today, what looks like a reliable dollar might just be a ticking clock, or worse, a $10 fake designed to empty your pockets. Always double-check what you are receiving and stay focused on protecting your portfolio. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and stay safe out there on the blockchain.